Погнали. Так, а нам куда? Ух, нихера нас переместило. Так, ладно.
Try this on.
Кирилл, привет. Так, мы здесь были. Так, погоди, давай, наверное, мы сначала дойдем до стены. Так, куда нам идти? Наверх. Сюда. И куда? Ой, я что-то решил ее прям на 100%, ну, максимально пройти. Что-то мне прям игра так понравилась, что... Если мы сейчас не будем проходить все побочки, то часов на 6-7. Не знаю, что-то мне прям понравилась игра. Прям. Я же говорю, поначалу игра вообще. Ну, что-то такое, а потом прям зацепило. Да я хотел что-то другое, потом что-то туда-сюда. Что-то... Думаю, ладно, уже Банишер. Так, нам по-хорошему вниз надо. И куда мы пришли? Ага. Обратно вернемся пока. Пацифик? А Пират Эдишн есть, вышло же. И ломанули в день релиза. Я уже скачал. Не устанавливал, правда. Ну, она такая своеобразная. Ага.
A malignant will is placed upon this, just like the one we found earlier.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've
Короче.
kept her notes about the hut location.
А. Еще здорово покупать, прям реально дорого. Нафиг я сюда полез. Так, куда мне тут? Блин, тут столько всего. Наверное, до костра сейчас дойдем. Телепортнемся, чтобы квест выполнить. Сюда, правильно? Так, ладно. Обещать не буду, но, может, скачаю. Просто я понаобещаю сейчас и не смогу выполнить. Так, да. Нет, это оставляем костюмчик. Давай пока это выберем. Мех нужен. Куари. Да. Ну, интерактив, который, правильно? Да, классно. Да. Блин, мне надо же было перенестись. Это от разработчиков. Блин. Забыл, как называется игра. Ё-моё. Дожить до рассвета. Так, поискать на болотах. Да, есть такое.
There's a ghost here.
Jane?
Most likely.
Так, опять вот тут. Как тебя выцелить? Через этот не выцелишь. А.
I have another in sight.
Так, вот эта вот херня.
You are not welcome here.
А че, мы очканули, что ли? Ну да.
Who are you?
I am Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We are Banishers.
What do spirit hunters want with me?
Jane, right? We're here to help.
I do not want your help. Not yet. I was so close when they got me. The hunt is not done. I am not done.
What keeps you here?
My people are dead. Their hummingbird murderers live. This is their nest.
Did these men kill you?
No hummingbird alive could get me. I was killed by a spirit that rose from the mud. I was careless. Kate warned me that this land is cursed. Now I'm a part of it. My body lies amongst the corpses, unable to raise my gun to the men who killed my people.
The gun is the tie.
I'm hunting. If you wish to help, then follow me.
Your employer, Squire Paris, sent us to look for you.
He's not my employer. He's my friend.
He worries about you, and he seems weak.
Someone has to look after him. He has no one else but me. I can protect him no more. It's not what either of us wanted, but it's how things are.
He knows about your quest for revenge. He is your accomplice, is he not?
He rescued me, saved me. He was my only friend. Now I am in spirit. The burden of bad blood spilled will not fall on Squire Paris. This is good.
We found your notebook. I doubt it'll help, but we are sorry for your loss.
You trespass on my pain?
We meant no disrespect. We needed to know.
Then know this. Don't do it again.
Lead the way. What have you learned so far?
I've learned names. French names, English, Spanish, Greek. Men who forgot their people and went to war for money.
Все хорошо, как мне тут добраться?
It should have been me who killed them.
Brave boys. And raw, filled with foolish stories. Easily recruited.
My skin crawls with the stench of what they did. Death does not wash them clean.
Сейчас, секунду. Че, куда?
You aim for the heart. I'll destroy the roots.
Ну, РПГ ж. А куда? Так, это раз, раз и раз.
Farewell, weed.
Угу. Веди.
Heads up!
Have some of this.
О-о-о. Нафиг я выпил.
Almost there. Get the hell out of there! Spectre, going for a meat suit.
Great. More fun.
Собака.
Look out!
О-о-о.
Trouble's about.
Have a bit of this.
This explains the abandoned loot.
Men with a blood debt in this life, killed for a blood debt generations old. A shame they cannot pay twice over.
Чё у нас стоит? Не тупи, игра.
Smallpox-infected blankets to be sold.
Many of us were infected by smallpox weeks before the attack, but we were recovering.
This can't be a coincidence.
Походу я не туда пошел, да? Так, эту дверь мы открыли.
I found something.
А где-то?
Disease-ridden blankets should be burned. These were sold on.
Like a bullet, fired at a target. They write everything down, as if putting it on paper rights the wrong of it.
Ну, где-то трахтит эта херня. Так, куда? Что я упустил? Ну, это я читал.
The little birdies flew away.
Это я тоже читал. А что еще? А я это прочитал. Или мне вниз надо спуститься? Походу вниз надо. Или нет? А я могу как-то спрыгнуть отсюда? Блин, туплевод.
The name from Squire Paris's books. Protégé.
Wait. Are you saying my friend the squire knew the mercenaries who murdered my tribe?
Squire Paris sold your people pox-riddled blankets.
When the illness worked too slowly, the hummingbirds attacked.
If this is true, then I shall kill the squire dead.
А тут есть что-нибудь рядышком? А ну-ка посмотрим. Сейчас. Это я не могу пройти. Давай сделали. Ладно, надо пошнуться сейчас. Теперь надо залезть. Как залезть?
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Так я тут уже всех это. А вон там вроде один. Блин, что туда пойдем? Пойдем. Опять этот звук. Да. 28%.
Jane. I swear it.
You bought my freedom. You paid for the hunt. Did you think you could buy absolution?
Banisher! Thank God!
Sad news, I fear. Jane lies dead in the mire.
You must help me. You must help us.
You partnered with the hummingbirds. You're complicit in the slaughter.
No, the attack was not part of the deal. Once the blankets were sold, the pennycook were in God's hands, not mine.
Like the man who killed your friend Jesus, you wash your hands clean and think yourself absolved. What a man of honor you are.
But then the Lord sent you to me. I did all I could to give you a life, so you could have revenge on the killers, the real killers. I did all I could to wipe away the pain of the past. Your pain.
Not all. You did not tell me the truth.
You knowingly sold infected blankets to Jane's tribe. A clean conscience can't be bought.
You don't know what you're talking about. You weren't there. You insult me. Get out of my house.
Every business needs an accounting. Time for yours. Jane, your anger is powerful. Your courage a beacon. You survived unspeakable wrongs. You lived.
In death, you may wish to wallow in bitterness, but that will cost you your soul.
I make one great angry spirit, would I not?
You'd forget it all. Your people, your heart, yourself. Only your hate would remain.
That sounds exhausting. I think I'd rather rest. There is no rest, said your lord, for the wicked. I lived among liars as Jane, but my name is Wappen. I will go. Jane is dead. I, Wappen, will return to my loved ones.
Farewell.
If you would please give me a moment on my own. Please. You've done your work, Banisher. You may leave.
Хорошо, хорошо, валим. Блин, шкатулка открывается. Правильно, кузнь. Так, кузе у нас еще кто-то здесь есть. Так. Выбрать только одно, да. Как это работает? О. Вот так. ж хотел метку брать. Сюда что ли?
What are you doing here? I don't believe it. You're back. Why?
Good day to you too, Thickskin. How do things stand since last I saw you?
Would it please you to hear all is well and you are the author of it? Well, all is not well, and yes, you are the author of it. Kate is gone.
Where? Why?
We had an argument. Harsh words were spoken. She left for the woods. I would have you bring her back. I don't have time to go chasing after her.
What makes you think I do?
You will do me this favour. After all, the situation is at least in part your fault.
Surely she'll cool off and come round. And you can talk things out.
What's there to talk about? Just bring her back. We've work to do.
Perfect. One sister won't stay and talk, the other won't sit and listen.
She's probably gone to the hunting lodge she likes to spend time in, near the road to Boston. Find her. Bring her to her senses. Then send her back here. Send her home.
What's the word around camp?
A word on what?
How goes the situation here?
After you travelled on, things here soured. Kate was much troubled, like I've never seen her. Days passed in silence. When at last she spoke, her fury shocked us all. And then she left. Just upped and walked out.
Да, от этих разработчиков.
I wish to be of service. Who in the camp needs helping?
I don't bloody know, do I? I'm still clearing up Kate's mess. Everyone needs help, I shouldn't wonder.
Well then, I'll be leaving.
Так, опять куда-то пилить, как и всегда. Куда? Вот сюда, вот там. Я сейчас по пути, кстати, задание.
Okay, even listen to me.
Let's talk to her and find out.
Соберите меня. Так, ладно. В другой раз мы выполним. Опа.
Back, you monster!
Oof. How's balls, lady?
Oh, Mr. McGrath.
You are a monster.
Thank God! I mean, I'm so sorry. Oh, Lord.
Never did like me, Mistress Fitcher.
Please don't be childish. That's not true. I doubted you. It's not the same thing. But you slayed the beast. God was with you, and I was wrong to doubt. Well, I have thoroughly embarrassed myself. Forgive me, if you can. Your ghost stories went to my head. I was gathering plants in the woods. I thought I was attacked. By a ghost. Isn't that ridiculous?
She is haunted, clear as day.
That's not ridiculous, no. If you're haunted, I might be able to help you.
I'm not haunted. I just took fright is all. But if you really want to help, when I ran, I dropped my bag. It has my medical equipment and supplies. Could you get it for me?
Medical supplies are valuable. A shame to lose them. I'll see what I can do.
May God's goodness go with you, if you're serious. I still can't tell if you're a serious man.
Ну, давайте поможем тоже.
You are such a good man.
Banisher, rebel, finder of lost baggage.
And Beetlehead. You forgot Beetlehead. Here in the crevice, Evelyn Fitcher's lost bag.
How did she manage to drop it down there?
Так, туда, да. А как забраться?
Something's concealed. Off we go then.
Так, все вроде.
I know.
Так, а я где? Ага. Кстати, предметы, что с ними можно делать? Вот.
Kate, where is she? More serious than thick-skinned new.
Maybe there's still time, if we make for the bridge to Boston.
No dust. Oh, whoever is here took all the guns.
You'll have to make do with what you've got.
Good day to you, sir. I'm Red McCraith. I'm the Banisher.
You ass.
Что тут такое? Блин, а мне куда? Мне туда, куда-то, да?
A malignant will is placed upon.
Так.
On this, just like the one we found earlier.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept the notes about the hub location.
Our doctor may not believe in ghosts, but this journal was torn by a spectral hand.
Marcin left.
Опа.
I hope whatever's in there is intact.
The ghost was after Evelyn, not her bag. Spectral stains lead back to camp.
Mistress Fitcher was something of a physician back in Yorkshire.
I wonder why she left.
She'd stopped seeing patients. Maybe she was bored.
I bet she'd take boredom now. Beats a curse, eh?
thank God you're back.
Why, Mr. Switcher, whatever is the matter?
I was home, working. All of a sudden, the book in my hands was torn apart. What does the devil want with me?
Not the devil, but a ghost. You must know it now.
Till lately, I would never have believed such nonsense. This never would have happened in Yorkshire.
I've passed through Yorkshire. Seems nice enough. Why leave?
Why does it matter?
To understand why someone is haunted, it helps to know a little about them.
Fine. I came to treat the sick and chase the devil from New-Eden town. My cousin, Nicholas Doolin, may the Lord keep him, said the town needed doctoring. I took my chance. But when the devil came a-knocking, well, we were forced to leave.
For a rationalist, her faith in God and the devil is strong.
Did Thickskin ask you to join her group?
Nicholas spoke to her for me. She knew my worth. It was difficult to leave New-Eden town. But I'd left one home behind. What did it matter if I must leave another?
Did you leave family behind in England?
I left my sister there. Yes. Things between us had soured. Rather than try to fix the unfixable, I chose to start over.
Unfixable? Why?
She was to wed, and I opposed it. It was the mistake of her life. I would not lie to comfort her, and she would not forgive me for it.
That's good to know. Though I don't yet understand how it relates to your haunting. Mind if I look around? I'm aware this is your home. I've no wish to trespass.
If you must, you may. Do tread carefully,
Let us talk of something else. The world about us, for example.
I get the feeling you're about to try and sell me some nonsense or other, but all right. We can talk.
What can you tell me about Thickskin Newsmith?
I trust her. I believe her. She's a fine leader, though not one that talks much. And she's a terrible patient. Stubborn, hard-headed, can't be told. And good for her. Without that hard head, she'd never have killed the beast. With your help, of course.
Kate Newsmith. Quite the character, eh?
God believes in her. It gives her his strength, though she does not know it. Standing in thick-skinned shadow, she never realized how strong she was. They argue. It's unhelpful. I wish they'd stop. But I suppose Kate is fighting for her freedom.
I should go.
The Lord will guide you, Banisher, if you let him.
Давай,
Whatever
Кирюха,
the ghost
спокойной ночи.
wanted, it made quite the mess.
Someone has an axe to grind. Someone threw a book through the window.
Our ghost's modus operandi, it seems.
This could be useful. This ghost is bent on ruining the doctor's business.
Maybe they didn't like their medicine.
You must break the engagement.
First, I'll thank you for your concern. Second, I shall refuse. Felicity and I shall marry.
You have the pox. You'll infect your wife, and both of you will die.
So cease your nagging and do your job. Cure me.
Quite the contentious consultation. The patient in question must be our ghost.
He had syphilis and didn't take it serious. Not a pretty way to die. this be the sister?
The ghost is connected to this picture. Time to summon him.
Claim shall God do.
Why am I here? Oh, that was a clever trick. Now you see me, you lucky things. Can you hear me too?
Aye, we can hear you. We've not met. I've seen your likeness. In the picture, you seemed in better shape.
Well, now that's not very polite. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Geoffrey Rollins, me. Pretty as a picture. Near as pretty as you, my lady fair.
We're Banishers. Looks are not high on our list of priorities.
Banishers, are you? How very attractive. I wager you smell good. I wager you smell dangerous. I like you.
The portrait. It's very good. Whose work is it?
Evelyn's. My sister-in-law to be. Also, in all but name, my physician.
A mark of her affection, perhaps. Was she dear to you too?
Evelyn? Dear to me? No. Her sister Felicity, yes, very dear. Dear, dear Felicity. Dear Felicity. My wife-to-be, had fate allowed it. Yes, I was intent on marrying Felicity, and would not be deterred by some midwife's trifle.
Mistress Fitcher knew you had syphilis. Is it any wonder she would oppose your marriage to her sister?
She was the doctor, my lady fair. All she had to do was cure me.
Why do you stay to haunt Evelyn Fitcher?
Because, my lady fair, she let me die.
But she was your doctor.
A physician. Her physics didn't save me. A doctor, she doctored me and good.
You think she didn't try hard enough?
I stand before you, my lady fair, as proof of it.
You've a very high opinion of yourself.
I've earned it, my lady fair. I'm charming, educated, handsome, kind, attentive to your every need. Ask anyone.
Like who?
Why, like Eleanor Jane, or Madame Cresswell, Penny Ryder, or Penny Tup, French Jenny, Greek Nell, Tall Sally, well, perhaps not Sally. I owe her money. Geoffrey is clever, they will all say. Geoffrey is kind. Geoffrey is so very, very handsome. And who am I to argue with such knowledgeable women?
What if I don't agree? Red's right. You don't look great. You look unwell.
Alas, 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 alas. Now, who will tell me the truth about myself? Where is French Jenny when I need her? I may not be as handsome as your Scotsman, but I have my strengths. Why can't you be pleasant, my lady fair? Why not tell a man what he wants to hear?
All right, we have work to do. Stay put, Mr. Rawlings.
I'm a pleasant man wronged, and I'll not be tamed. Not I, my lady fair, not I.
dose makes the poison?
The answer is here somewhere.
What news, my lady fair? Draw me a picture, tell me a tale.
What can you tell me about your illness?
Don't worry your pretty head about that, my lady fair. 'Tis nothing, nothing at all.
If the pox was nothing, then what killed you?
Why, it was love. I had fevers. Sunlight would
Привет, Егор.
hurt my head. I had tunnel vision, my lady fair, and I did not like it. Then one day,
Сейчас, минутку.
I could no longer speak. My legs refused to work, my muscles rebelled against me, and in the end, so did my mind. At the last, there was a pain, like someone reached into my chest and crushed my heart. I did not like that either.
I'm no expert, but that doesn't sound like the Great Pox to me.
The pox was nothing, old man, nothing at all. I was a fool in love.
Держи, скинул.
When your symptoms worsened, did Evelyn change your treatment?
No, she upped the dose.
With what did she treat your lesions?
Salts and powders, powders and
Спасибо.
salts. And did they work? No, they did not.
Too much sulfur rots the brain. And Joffrey says he lost his mind.
No, the other symptoms don't fit.
Powdered quicksilver, perhaps. Too much affects the muscles and makes one's heart rot till death occurs.
That's it. Powdered quicksilver, mercury salts, and Mistress Fitcher increased the dose.
Poisoning, perhaps?
Wait, what?
A poisoning indeed, and not by carelessness. She is not a careless woman.
Are you telling me that Evelyn Fitcher, Mistress Fitcher, the midwife, my sister-in-law to be, poisoned me? I'm gonna kill her.
Joffrey Rawlings was obnoxious before. Now he's downright nasty.
Aye, Mistress Fitcher's in danger.
Сейчас приду.
Do you think she killed him?
Yes, I do.
She did it to save her sister from syphilis. I understand that.
What would you have done to save your sister from the pox?
I'd have told her the truth and trusted her to call off the wedding. Not sure she'd have listened, mind you.
This can't be true.
Joffrey Rawlings, stand away.
Mind your own business, me lady fair.
Is that the sound of a corpse cocking its gun?
I have another in sight. I think we've hit a nerve.
It's over. They're gone.
By God Almighty, what on earth were they?
I know who haunts you. Your ghost is the spirit of one Joffrey Rawlings.
Oh Lord. I thought I knew the voice. I thought I glimpsed his face.
He was betrothed to your sister, right? But you opposed the union.
And what of it? She chose him over me. Why would he return to haunt me now?
You didn't like him. Did you let him die?
Do I look careless to you, sir? Yes. I stole a few months of Joffrey Rawlings' life to save decades of my sister's.
You acted from love for your sister. But the choice was hers, not yours.
What would you have done? Knowing you could save a loved one's life, what would you have done?
She took a life and feels no guilt.
Let's get to the bottom of this. You've both made your choices. Now it's my turn. Joffrey Rawlings, your vices endangered your life and that of your bride. For that, you are poisoned. Understandably, you're angry.
Now the truth is known. Your anger has served its purpose. Release it.
Why should I? I died so young. I died betrayed.
You lived, you died. Be at peace with it.
Peace? Yes, peace. As peaceful as a picture. I wish to be remembered. Perhaps Evelyn would finish my portrait.
She may be amenable. No guarantees.
Am I going to heaven? Will Felicity meet me there? Will she forgive me?
No guarantees there either, friend.
Go in peace.
I thought he cared for nothing. I was wrong.
He lived life selfishly, but there was love in him.
Strangely, the peace you gave him has set me free.
Enjoy it, Madam Doctor, as best you can.
According to the map, the treasure should be near.
The treasure has to be near.
that is why they pay me good money.
A camp. Recent. Kate's, maybe.
She writes really well. There's emotion in every word. I'm jealous. Writing's good when you struggle to express your feelings.
Red McWraith, you express altogether too many feelings already.
Aye, but you like that about me. Right, let's find Kate and get her talking. Wolfpack. No blood, though.
Let's hope we're not too late.
Did she leave without supplies?
If she did, she can't have gone far.
This on your sides. Once you've revealed the roots, I'll destroy them.
This is locked from the inside.
You aim for the heart. I'll destroy the roots.
Picked and culled.
This spectral nest needs to be cleansed.
Spirit and flesh, I summon you!
That's not the ritual I'd have used.
Now step from the shadows.
I'm right here, you know.
Bitte!
Watch out. Spectre possession.
Hey, that's your face.
Did we miss a few? Possession incoming.
Back down to hell. Take that to your face. Back down to hell.
Ready and waiting. She's here.
What are you doing here? How did you find me?
Thickskin said I might find you here when she sent me looking.
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
I found your journal, Kate. Stop lying to yourself.
How dare you?
I dare, because you care. Come on, say it. Get it out.
I'm afraid to.
It'll be all right. I promise.
I don't want to care. I don't want to care for them. I don't want to care for thick skin.
Aye, but you do. And you can. As long as you care for yourself, first of all, so... What's it to be?
I'll go. When I'm ready, I'll return. But she will step down. Further, and you may tell her this, I do not care to keep her secret. Not no more.
All right. I'll tell her it. All of it.
Why won't you leave me alone?
We've not spoken of the beast, you and I. What's your feeling about that day?
The beast. Terror. You? A sick fascination. In service of the dead, you chisel old sins from the hearts of the living.
To help the living, we must know who haunts them. To help the dead, we must know why.
There's no help for the dead. Those poor souls. My sister did for them. May she soon join them.
The beast is tied into the nightmare. I must know how.
I know nothing of this.
You fled the nightmare in New-Eden town. The same nightmare killed the woman I love. You must know something.
I am sorry for your loss. Truly. I believe what you say and I'd help you readily. But I know nothing of the nightmare. I'm a simple woman. I have failings. I lacked courage when I needed it. But that is my only crime.
Deborah was part of the beast. She came for you.
Please, don't.
I'm sorry to insist, but I need answers.
No, I won't speak of her.
Perhaps now is not the time.
So, what news?
I'm short of news.
What's your plan?
When I'm ready, I'll return to camp.
Will you leave soon?
Don't push me.
Young Kate Newsmith, all grown up.
I'm sure she'll do just fine.
Who will do just fine?
You will, Kate Newsmith. You will do just fine. No news from camp?
I pay no mind. But I hear Jacob Lind has returned from the wild.
Surprised?
Hearing him amongst people surprises me. Hearing he thinks he's a wolf surprises me less.
Goodbye, Kate. And be careful.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Have you found her?
Did Thickskin merit her second chance? We're about to find out.
Kate is safe. She's agreed to come back to the camp. On one condition. You must cede your post.
So that's what it'll take.
Will you do it? Will you keep your promise?
Do you think me a liar?
I've no stake in it. I'm curious, is all.
Curious is one word for it. Prying is a better one. You're a nosy Scots bastard, McWraith, and that's trouble. But all the same, I'll thank you for my sister's safe return.
What's your plan now, if you have one?
I'll pack me things, go into the wild, alone. Better that way, for me, for everyone.
Alone?
Aye, I'm better alone. I survive, Banisher. That's what I do. I survive.
What's the word around camp?
Word on what?
How goes the situation here?
After you travelled on, things here soured. Kate was much troubled, like I've never seen her. Days passed in silence. When at last she spoke, her fury shocked, and then she...
I wish to be of service. Who in the camp needs helping?
I don't bloody know, do I? I'm still clearing up Kate's mess. Everyone needs help, I shouldn't wonder.
Goodbye, Thickskin.
That woman remains a mystery to me. She worries so about her sister, yet sent scores of people to die.
Aye. 'Tis a mystery to me, too.
Red McCraith, how very good it is to see you.
Are you well?
We make do. We're almost happy. Well, that's saying something, things being the way they are. We owe you for that. We'd like to repay you. If you can bring the iron, we'll craft you something fine. And glad to do it. I heard Fort Jericho used to have a blacksmith. Perhaps you'll find some there?
How goes it, Mrs. Eden?
Times are hard for everyone, but me, I've never felt so free. I'm almost ashamed of it. Almost.
Freedom is good. What do you plan to do with it?
You know, once, before I was unlucky enough to meet Fortune Heaton, I was a herbalist. Maybe I'll go back to that.
A healer could be useful. Especially if by healing others, she heals herself.
Wise words. Thank you.
Let's trade, Mrs. Eden.
All right, let.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Eden.
Thank you for your interest, Mr. McCraith.
You must think poorly of me. I think poorly of myself.
Not my business. It's between you and your conscience now.
I suppose it has always been so. My conscience. An encumbrance for a man of business. My heart weakens. I pray I have.
What self-indulgent...
Show me your wares.
You'll find what you need, I'm sure.
I'll bid you good day.